Hey guys, I'm Mel and welcome to another, video in Wagashi Sundays. So for this particular one, I actually wanted to do something that's a little bit related to a festival which has just actually passed in Japan. So if you are either living in Japan or you're kind of interested in it, I guess you probably have already heard about Setsubun. So Setsubun is actually held on the 3rd of February every year, and it's usually the day just before the official start of spring. And this whole kind of festival is actually kind of, focused around driving out the bad demons or the bad luck or the bad kind of feelings of that particular year, and welcoming in good luck and kind of all the good things into your home and your family and your life. So this kind of there's a heap of different traditions which is kind of linked up to this particular kind of festival. And one of the probably most well-known ones is that you'll find usually in families or businesses, the head of the household will usually actually dress up as an oni or a demon, and the family will actually kind of take a heap of roasted soybeans and pelt them at the oni, trying to drive them out of the house and drive the bad luck with them. And this is actually a pretty commonplace thing. If you are teaching at a school, you'll probably see the school do it. I've actually seen people on the street doing it. It happens in temples and shrines, and yeah, it's pretty commonplace in Japan, and it's something that's really interesting to watch. So of course in Japan, a lot of the foods and particular things that you can get are very seasonal, and usually when a big festival or big event kind of comes up, you'll see a heap of things come out that are kind of related to this particular festival. So particularly in the Kansai area, a thing called mamemaki, which is actually kind of like lucky direction roll. It's kind of like a very traditional long maki sushi roll, and it's actually eaten in a particular direction, facing a particular direction, which is determined by that year's zodiac sign. And you'll actually see people will sit down, families will sit down, eat this massive big sushi roll in complete silence facing this particular direction, as this particular tradition kind of suggests. And this is to bring in good luck and things like that. It's actually really particularly popular in Kansai. It actually started here, and apparently it's spread out through the rest of Japan. But kind of on this, you'll see a lot of cylindrical foods come out, and as kind of in this related theme, I actually got a particular wagashi which kind of relates into this kind of idea. I had to get the packet because I cannot for the life of me remember what it's called and it took me ages to get kanji because I'm not good with my kanji. Okay guys, so this actually came from a local kind of chain of wagashi or sweet shops kind of thing. And this is the package that it came in. So you can actually see on this side we have our little oni, or our little demon, and on the other side we've actually got a, I think it's one of the lucky gods, maybe I'll put the name in here somewhere, I can't remember at the moment, but it actually kind of represents the good luck that you're supposed to welcome in after driving out the demons. So yeah, and on the package, if you can read it, it says Setsubun, mamemaki, daifuku. So it's for the Setsubun, which is the holiday obviously, mamemaki is like a bean roll, and daifuku is great luck. So that's what I'm going to show you guys today. Alright, so this is actually what the wagashi looks like. So as you can see, there are the beans or mame in the mochi, which is covering it, and it's in the shape of a roll as per kind of the custom, I guess. So let's break this little puppy open and I'll show you guys what's inside. I think it's uncle. And for those questioning my use of chopsticks, usually it's because I could just bite into it and not show you guys, but I figure it's gonna look a bit better than me having slobbered all over it. So as you can see, this is red bean paste or anko, and it's wrapped in white mochi with the beans kind of bedded in it, if you will. And those beans would be adzuki beans, I'd say, which is actually what anko comes from. So you know, cook your adzuki beans and you smash them up, and I'm sure you do some other stuff to it as well, and that's what anko is. So let me try not to make a mess and put these down. So let's try. All right. So yeah, I guess it's, if you've ever had just like traditional mochi with anko filling, so like the daifuku mochi, it tastes very much the same. I actually have seen mochi with the beans in it, just sold regularly. Obviously not in like the roll, like maki sushi kind of shape. And yeah, this is the first time I've actually had the whole adzuki beans in it, and it's not too bad actually. They're very, very chewy. They're not at all soft or anything like that. So yeah, it's actually not too bad. So yeah, I've actually, as I said, I've seen versions of this that you can pick up in like grocery stores and 7-Elevens and everything. So if you want something that's kind of similar to that, you can probably definitely find it if you're in Japan at some stage and not at this particular time of year. Alright guys, so that is the Setsubun mamemaki daifuku mochi. I don't know, yeah, it's definitely worth a try if you can kind of find this standard type of mochi, which you should be able to find quite commonly around the place. Alright guys, so I really hope that you enjoyed that. If you liked it, then hit the like button, and definitely let me know your own experiences with Setsubun or this particular type of mochi in the comments below, and I will definitely see you guys very soon. So have a great one. Bye!